Hi students, I hope everybody's doing great. So this video is being made with the purpose to guide you through the second week of your work for your packet. So you should have this packet. The cover looks like this. And you should be on page 168. And in this video we're going to cover or go over the assignments that you will be doing from Monday, May 4th up until Friday, May 8th, and you should also have a schedule that looks like this. So on Monday, May 4th and Tuesday, May 5th, I ask you to answer some questions based off of a story which is called Prompting Peace. So what I am going to do is I am going to read the story to you, and that will help you with the work for Monday and Tuesday. And the story is Prompting Peace by Shamika Pearson. I'm going to start off right here on page 168. Lucy Kai is a refugee from Liberia, a nation in West Africa. Her country was at war for many years. She hasn't seen her brother since he was kidnapped and forced to become a child soldier. When Lucy was 5, her family fled to a refugee camp. Beatings were frequent, and one girl killed herself after her hair was torn out. Lucy's family members had no one to protect them from violence. Their lives were still in danger. In 2002, when Lucy was 6 years old, she moved to Minneapolis, Minnesota with her stepfather. At first, Lucy's new life was dangerous too. Her stepfather abused her, and a friend was killed in a shooting. It's sad, because I came here to get away from violence, Lucy said. In 2006, Lucy went into foster care. She was a troubled child. By age 12, she was about 5 years behind in school. However, Lucy decided to catch up. I just wanted to prove my stepfather wrong so bad that I just studied so much, she said. Lucy's foster mother sent her to counseling for her anger. The counselor introduced Lucy to a program that empowers teens by community leaders. Today, Lucy works to bring peace to her community. She plans to become an immigration lawyer whose international work will help other refugees. So this is the end of the story, and this story, like I said earlier in this video, is going to help you answer or complete the work for Monday, May 4th. And the work is for you to read page 168, which I already read, and answer the questions on page 168, the text-based questions, and I can read those questions for you. The first question is, why did Lucy Kay and her stepfather move to the United States? The second one is, what problem does Lucy's community in the United States face? And the third one is, what does the word fled mean in paragraph 2? The last one, which is number 4, could the author use left instead? So in paragraph 3, it says that Lucy fled. Could the author have used the word fled and replaced it with left and said Lucy left? For Tuesday, May 5th, you are asked to answer the questions on page 169 and read page 169, which again I already read, and you can go back to the beginning of the video and listen to the story and follow along as many times as needed. And you are asked to answer the key idea, which is, what is the key idea of this article? You are also asked to fill in the important details section, which is this right here. And the question is, what was Lucy's life like in each place? And it's referring to each place as Liberia, the United States at first, and the United States now. So how was her life when she was in Liberia? How was her life when she first arrived to the United States? And how is her life now in the United States? And then on Wednesday, May 6th, you're asked to turn to page 170, and we're going to do a SMART lesson. And this lesson is called Recognizing Homophones and Homographs. Okay? I'm going to read the top, and it says, homophones have the same pronunciation but different spellings and meanings. For example, look at the gentleman up here. It looks like he's on a skateboard. It says, I was bored until I got on my board. Notice that the two words in bold sound exactly the same, however, they are written differently. So that is what a homophone is. It's two words that have the same pronunciation, so they sound the same, but they have different spellings. Next, homographs have the same spelling but different meanings. Homographs are sometimes pronounced differently too. I am content with the content of this book. So this girl is content with the content of this book. So they are spelled the same way, however, they have different meanings and they are sounded out differently. So next, for this worksheet, it asks you to match the homophones and to draw a line between each pair of homophones. So I can do a couple of them with you. So let's go ahead and look at the top one. Number 1 says wait. Wait. What on the opposite side, the side that has the letters, goes with the word wait? Remember, homophones have the same pronunciation, however, they have different spellings. So we have dear, pour, wait, see, bear, and mel. Yes, 1 and letter C go together. And if we look at the spelling for number 1, we can use that word wait, like, can you wait a second? And if we look at the spelling for letter C, it would be like, what is your weight? How much do you weigh? Okay, so that's how we can use those two words. Number 2 is bear, like a teddy bear. And then we need to find the word on the opposite side that has the same sound, however different meaning. So number 2 is bear, for example, a teddy bear. And it matches with letter E, bear. Like, can you bear with me? Can you wait a second? Or can you bear? So number 2 and letter E go together, okay? So next, I did 2 examples with you. Next, we're going to do the determining meanings. And it says, circle the correct homophone for each meaning. So I am going to do the top one for you. Number 1, opposite of the female. So which one is the correct meaning? Male or male? Notice they both sound the same. I don't know. I'm sorry if it's difficult for you to see, but you should have a copy right in front of you. You should receive a packet. So the first one, the way it's spelled out, it's referring to like the mail you get in your mailbox. And the second one is referring to male as a gender. So opposite of female would be a male, which would be the second option because we are referring to a gender and not stuff you get in your mailbox. So I circled that one. So this is for Wednesday, May 6th. For Thursday, May 7th, you are going to do the context clues worksheet, which is page 171, and it's practicing the same skills of homographs and what was the other word? And homophones, okay? So you need to continue practicing that skill that you did on the previous worksheet. And then on Friday, we are going to do something a little different. So on Friday, you are going to be answering a short prompt. And I need you to grab a separate sheet of paper, and the prompt is Free Write Friday. So I'll ask you to do this. On a separate sheet of paper, write about something you would like to share with me. So Free Write Friday, I'm giving you the freedom to write about anything anything you'd like to share with me. For example, something exciting happening in your life, or maybe you'd like to write about something you enjoyed doing during these 2 weeks of lecture. Maybe you'd like to write about something you'd like to learn the next 2 weeks. Just make sure it's school appropriate. And again, please write anything you'd like to share with me, because I will be getting these packets back and I will be going through them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to message myself or Miss Mejia through Classroom Dojo or email. And again, I hope you are staying safe and take care.